Hey everybody, it's Dr. Green, the Road Scholar, out here with the Oilfield and Louisiana Oilfields. Slow as hell right now. One of our wells is down again, and the other well is working slower than a turtle. It's the way things go out here. Just trying to give y'all a little heads up on what's going on. For a lot of people, been still see some of my old videos, want to know about how things are going out here. Right now, just slow, but it's just the tide of the way things go. Looks like we have more owner-operators back out here in Louisiana again. Don't know why right now we can't even keep our own trucks busy, but hey, I just work for the company. I don't tell them how to do things. Still doing all right this week, though. I should still running on about a 21 average loads this week. It should be. Normally I run about 28 to 30. But, you know, 21's not bad. So, we're still doing okay on that field. Let me see, any other information to give you about Oilfield? We've opened up a new reefer division. It's going pretty well from what I hear. I don't really know much about it, but it is a new division of Oilfield. We're running reefer trucks. So if any of y'all looking to do that, or you don't want to do the oil fields or anything, that's a different way to get into the business. What else? Don't really know what else to talk about on that field, so I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to talk about lease versus owning versus company. Here's the deal. A lot of guys get out here and they get offered a lease option program and they go, hey, you know what, Doc? I want to be a lease. I want to make that good money. I want to be a lease operator. That's fine. But before you become a lease operator, there's a few things you should know about. It takes money in the bank. If you're a brand new driver and you don't have any money in the bank and everything, and you just got enough experience to get out here and you start working for a company and they offer you a lease purchase program, say thank you, but I'll wait a few months. Get out here, learn how this field works. Learn there's ups and downs, and you need to have money in the bank for the down periods. I'm not going to blame, a lot of people are blaming the companies they work for, say, man, they leased me the truck, the payments are high, and I'm not getting the runs. Again, do your research. Don't just go sign a lease because you got a couple of good paychecks from the company and you start thinking in your mind, wow, if I make it in this with the company, I can make this as a lease purchase, because next week an oil well breaks down and you're stuck and you're only delivering 10 loads, you're going to be mad. Well, you're going to think that company did you wrong, and the company didn't do you wrong. You didn't do your research. You did not work out here long enough to get the experience to know if you could do that. You did not have enough money in the bank to become a lease purchase. Do not become a lease purchase for any company unless you got at least minimum 5 to 10,000 in the bank. Because if something goes wrong, or the oil wells go down for a couple of weeks, like Oilfield has just had a bad run of luck. Not the company's fault, and I'm sure Halliburton isn't trying to lose money on purpose. You know, no one's in this business to lose money, but the wells keep going down. And it's been a run on luck, and it's turning around right now. You know, we're still doing okay right now. But when the wells go down and you're a brand new driver in the lease purchase and you sign your little agreement thing and everything, you're agreeing to work for them, and you get out of here and then the wells go down 3 weeks later, and you didn't save up your checks you made for the previous 3 weeks, and you don't have a check come in, you want to get mad at the company. Now I see a lot of videos on here of people, you know, like other trucking companies and people giving their opinions about lease and saying lease sucks and this and that, and go buy yourself a cash truck. Hey, you want to go buy a cash truck? Go right ahead. But again, listen to me. If you do not have money in the bank, you're not going to make it out here. That's just a fact. It's not going to work. I don't care if you're an owner-operator, if you went and bought your truck cash, or you're a lease purchase. If you do not have money in the bank, and something goes on this well wrong, or something goes wrong with your truck, you're in trouble. And you're going to try to blame everybody else instead of looking back going, you know what, that road scholar dude, that fat bald-headed guy on that video told me what was going to happen. And I know a lot of people go, well, man, you know, it's like going to a casino and you're playing craps. If you don't know how the crap table works, or what numbers to bet on, or the odds of what numbers will pop up, if you don't know the 5 and 8 pop up is more often than the 7 pops up, you don't know how to bet that, you're going to lose. You're gambling. And when you come out here and you hop up in a lease truck and you don't have money in the bank and you're gambling that truck lasts you long enough to make some money to put in the bank in case of breakdowns, you're going to lose. Most of the time, you're going to lose. It's like because you didn't listen to the experience of other drivers trying to tell you how things work out here. We're not telling you this to hurt you or to push you away from getting in a lease purchase program. We're telling you because we've learned the hard way. We're trying to help you, and you won't listen. So new drivers, don't come straight to the... First, okay, let me back up a little bit. If you're going to the oil fields for the first time, and you have not been out here for at least 6 months, do not sign a lease purchase. You don't know enough about what's going on. You have not been out here long enough. Oh, I've been out there. I know what it's like when a well goes down for a few days. No, sir. You do not know what it's like. If you have not been shut down and sitting on a well for at least 2 days at a time with no runs, and then when it does go back up, everyone's packed up, and you only get if you have not been out here where you only do 10 runs a week, sometimes, then you do not have the experience to buy a lease purchase. You don't have it. I'm sorry. You just don't have it. Drivers that go out here and want to buy their own trucks say, yeah, but I own my truck. Yes, you do. But if you do not have enough money in the bank to survive 1 month without a paycheck, just in case something happened, you do not have the experience to be out here owning a truck and running in these oil fields. I'm sorry. Business-wise, you may have all the experience of backing up trailers and loading and turkey turns and how fast and what kind of transmissions, and I got a 1040 Z1 transmission and a Corvette motor, and boy, I can mack it down and I know how to shift it. That does not help you run a business. If you do not have money in the bank, if you do not have an LLC registered, if you sign a lease purchase and then you don't form an LLC to protect yourself, or you don't know how, or you don't know how to get to start building up business credit, you do not know how to, if all that stuff works out here, and then you don't have at least a month in savings, you do not have enough experience running a business to start running a business. And this, my friend, is no business that you want to start without knowing about it. It's hard. You got other people out here like Chasing Andrew and Chasing Andrew Jackson and some of these other YouTubers, Africa Mamba and all these guys, telling you how they ran their business and everything. And don't get me wrong, I love their videos. I watch them. I've even met a few. I met Cash King 803 and stuff like that. Who ran with Chasing Andrew. I'm here to tell you, H-Town on here. These guys are so used to driving and doing this because they've been in business for themselves for so long, they forget how to explain it to a very beginning guy how much money you need and how much you need to put down and they get going into videos about everything else. I'm trying to give you information, and the best information I can give you right now, if you are in a lease purchase program, you have not formed an LLC for yourself, which takes a couple $100 in Texas, it costs less in other states. But if you do not have an LLC and you're in a lease purchase program, you are asking to be sued out of existence. Do you hear me? You get in a fender bender, you hurt somebody out here, you accidentally, whatever. They will sue you for your insurance. They'll go through your insurance. You get legal attorneys will go through the trucking company's insurance like it's nothing. Then they will come after you for negligence. They will come after you on a personal attack. They will put liens on your houses. They will cause you to auction your cars. They will seize your bank accounts. They will take everything you got. You worked all your life. Some of these older guys are getting in the lease purchase program. You worked all your life trying to build up some kind of retirement or something, and you're going to get it taken away. So again, guys, listen to me. I know I talk a lot about the LLC and the business aspects and everything, and I do a few funny videos, or I talk about something some other times, but the reason I do this is because I've seen it happen to so many drivers, and I feel bad for them. Some of them are my friends, man, good friends, and I watch them get jacked up and lose everything they had. All it takes is one accident and you're done. You lose it all if you do not protect yourself and you do not know how. And just forming an LLC does not protect you. Just having money in the bank to get through for a few months does not protect you. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know about organization agreements and things like that. And if you have any questions, please ask me. guys, I'm telling you, this is a rough business. This is not for the faint of heart. I got guys yelling at me on Facebook and YouTube all the time, talking about, you told me it was this way, you told me that. No, you watched one of my videos. You did not go back and look at the other ones. You cannot learn about an industry by putting in. Here's what some guys do. Literally, they sit home, they Google, how much money can I make in oil fields? And then, of course, my video's going to pop up. I made $6,000 one week. I made $4,500 another week. I made $5,000 another week. Those videos are going to pop up. And they watch that video and go, wow, he's got 3 videos. He made this much. Wow. And they don't realize that ain't it. You didn't go see the other videos? You didn't watch the rest of my menu? There's some weeks out here I don't get a paycheck because I took off a week. So now I owe a truck payment for that week. And I got to make them 2 truck payments before I make any money. So I may not get paid for these 3 weeks. But I'm prepared for that. I got money in the bank. I'm good. But if you don't watch the other videos, you don't know that. And then you get out here, you work 3 weeks, you go home, and then you take off a week. When you come back, your first 3 weeks weren't really that great. Let's say you started halfway through the first week, so you're only getting half a week's check on that one. The second week, a well went down. You still making $2,000. You're okay. Third week, you make $3,000, $4,000. All right, you're good to go. Then you take off a week, and you come back, and then you're wondering why you don't get a check again because you're still off for the other week. Then you took off, and now you got to make up this week. So it'll be the next paycheck before you start making any money for yourself. And I know I talk fast. Can't help it. I drink Monsters. You know what that M stands for on the can? Do you know what that M stands for? Methamphetamine for Christians. That's what it stands for. I drink them and I talk fast. But I also talk sense. A lot of guys got frustrated. They got out here and they got into lease purchase programs. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't save up correctly before they got into it. They signed on to something looking at the big money, and then when it didn't happen like that, or they didn't save up, or they didn't prepare for their time off, here's what you do. You're going to get a lease purchase program. That first paycheck goes directly in the bank. That's not yours. You need to stay out here. Your first time, you stay out 3 weeks, go home for a week. When you're on a lease purchase, you better stay out here at least 3.5 weeks. And don't ever, you take a week off, be prepared to spend out 4 weeks out here. Go home every week. That's what it takes. And a lot of guys, well, oh man, I didn't want to work harder. I wanted to make more money, but I didn't want to work. I can't spend that much time away from my family. You're not made for this then. That's simple. I mean, I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest with you. If you cannot stay away from your family for 4 weeks, sometimes 5 at a time, depending on what you're not ready to be in business for yourself. You look at any industry. You go look at any videos on YouTube, except for the scams. Scams lie to you. But you look at real business people, and what do you always hear on those videos? Man, we work 24 hours a day, it's a 7-day-a-week job, this, that. They're not lying to you. It's hard work. These are the ones being honest with you. And if you're not prepared to dedicate yourself to being out here for 4 weeks, 5 weeks at a time, sometimes even longer, you're not prepared to own a truck. I'm sorry. That's the fact of it. You know. Anyway, guys, this video's been going on for about 13 minutes. I didn't mean to get off rambling and everything. But that's my advice for lease purchase. Owner-operators, new owner-operators, guys, stack your paper. I'm telling you, because things are going to go wrong. Things are going to happen. You can make a lot of money out here if you have some money in backup to run you. But if you spend every dime you have to buy that $15,000, $20,000 truck, and you don't have another $10,000 in the bank, then you must. I don't care what truck you buy. You buy a $50,000 truck out here. You don't have another $10,000 in the bank in case something goes wrong. You're going to lose your truck. You're going to go out of business. You will not survive. And then you're going to be mad at whatever company you leased on with, and it's not the company's fault. No company has gotten out here to intentionally lose money, I don't believe. So, plan ahead. Anyway, guys, this is almost a 15-minute long video. Holy crap. I'm still sitting here 4 hours. I'm not frustrated because I'm not making any money. I'm frustrated because I've been asleep all day, ready to make this run. Now I'm stuck out here for 4 hours. I can't sleep because I've been asleep all day getting ready to run all night. And now I can't run all night, so by the time they do get me running, I'm going to be tired again. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.